Okay, well, look at that nice keyboard there. We are going to get that off for you. And I'm going to wait for a second for you guys to get back in here. And I'm going to restart the video completely. Because now I can move it. Goodness, how frustrating. Hello, look it just works now. It's just working now. Crazy. Good old reboot. The solution to most tech problems. All right, I'm just gonna restart the video. Most of you guys weren't in here for the intro anyway, so I need to record this for YouTube. Let's get this back over here. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all so much. Get you off. Make sure the window capture is working. Nope. Yep. Okay. Yes. Let's go. All right. I'm gonna hit record and you guys are gonna get to be part of a YouTube video. So I might the beginning. No, it did work well, Joe. Everything's working now. Good old reboot. Thank you, Yako. I like it too. All right, here we go. Hello there, it's Deej here on my journey to catch 'em all. And today we are going to be experimenting with PSA heavily. I learned in my last sub that if you send big subs, oh, I forgot to hit record. Let's go. Hitting record now. Okay. Hello there, it's Deej here on my journey to catch 'em all. And tonight we are having live stream problems, but that's okay because I'm going to be doing some PSA experiments and I'm going to be putting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 subs into PSA tonight because in the past I've been doing huge subs, 150 cards last week. I got 350 cards coming back next week. And they're starting to really punish me on those subs way more than any of my like 75, 100 card subs. And I think part of that is because of the volume that they're getting recently, but a lot of it is also that greater fatigue, just like in the title. If you're sitting there and somebody sends in 150 cards, you're like, God, why did they give me this order? Seriously, I have to go through 150 cards. And even with me, I send some more common cards, some hollows. So they probably don't like my orders very much. So I'm going to share the love with all the PSA graders. And this is a strategy that I know a couple other people use and they swear by it. And it really does make sense. They're just humans, it's psychology. So I have that 350 card order coming back next week, so we'll get another percent. My last one was like 60% tens, which is probably one of my worst ever, and it's also my biggest sub ever before this next 350 card one. So I'm expecting around 50 to 60% on that sub too. And I even pre-grade a ton. You guys have been here for a lot of that, and it is what it is. It's not like I'm sending, nines, eights. I'm not looking at them. These are cards that I pre-graded. I thought they had a good chance at getting tens. So it is what it is. Okay, that part of the video is done. I always laugh when I say, hello there, Deej here, because it's just kind of a silly thing, which is one of the reasons that I do it because it makes me smile. And I'm kind of a introverted guy. All right, let me catch up on the chat. Ah, it's all right. I don't think a lot of you guys were in here for that part anyways, so it kind of sets the stage for the stream. And I did show the packs, but these are what I'm giving away today. I got a Prismatic Evolutions, a Journey Together, a Paradox Rift, and a bunch of Gem EEVEE Hero packs. And if you win something in stream, I have it in the description, but I'm trying to advertise my channel memberships a little bit. I want to do some channel membership only giveaway stuff. So if somebody happens to join, I don't even know if I'll get notified, but you'll get an extra pack that will open on stream. And again, I do plan on doing some giveaways for channel members eventually. like once a month at least. All right, and I also learned yesterday, okay, this is exactly where it failed last time, so we are going to turn on the capture, put myself up here, make myself, okay, Z. It's happening again. Not. Where are you? There we are. Make myself a bit smaller so we can have fun here. When you spin a bunch of cards on PSA to PSA, the strat is to send a Red Bull. Okay, maybe I should try that. Maybe I should try that. I do know that like adding notes, like if you're trying to get error cards, that actually does make a difference. Like you send the rules, like this is what you say um, in your rules submission rules on how what's considered errors, and this is an error card, and it really helps you get the actual error uh, designation. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, so I learned from somebody in the Pika Pika Papa Discord last night, Chiz10. Sorry if I butchered your name, but that you can use this. I could get Red Bull on the cards. There's a new way to submit. I don't know if any of you guys have submitted. Okay, hold on. Turn this off. Logged me out apparently. All right, we good. And we turn you back on. So there's a new way to submit. I've never done it like this. I didn't even know this was possible. But you can use this assisted submission thing. And okay. So another trick to grading is when you submit one card at a higher tier, you have to write on the outside of the box that it's value or express or whatever, because PSA wants to open those boxes faster to get it in their system so they can get it back to you because you're paying an exorbitant amount of money. And normally that's a separate sub. So you send your bulk sub and the value card in the same package. And so they open up the value card and like, okay, I guess I got to do something with this bulk sub. So they process it and put it in the system. So theoretically, it makes you get your cards back faster. But I've just not been convinced lately because I've been doing that and my cards have been taking way longer, like past the due date. And so I want to just do a legitimate test. So here we are going to put in our value card. But I learned if you do it like this, you can actually get the value sub and the bulk sub in literally the same submission number. So it's not actually two different subs. So what are they going to do in that case? I don't know. We'll see. This is a PSA experiment. Reshiram. Okay, that's not how we search for cards, is it? Journey Together, English 167. Okay, we got English. Yeah, and this isn't the most riveting content. So, another reason why I want to do giveaways. So, this is supposed to be more guided. It helps you. Normally, you can pick your own, like, how much it's the insured value is and a lot of stuff, but this wants to do it for you. So, I'm going to just kind of see what I do here. So, I'm going to change this this one to the value plus. So this is my one that's going to get them to open the box faster. Actually, that's not what I want to do. Okay, let's go back. This is what it's like being a Pokemon collector, just changing your mind constantly. This is the card that I want to do in a value sub. Tyranitar Pokemon Center promo. Which, by the way, I hope you all got some of those. I'm a broken record with that, but this card is doing great. Okay, let's move you. Let's delete that for now. Change you. We want value plus. I'm gonna give away a card right after I give away a pack right after this. Okay, now that one's in value. I want to go back. And now we are going to do the rush round. So Journey Together, English, card number 167, enhanced booster box. Yep. That's exactly the card. And continue to review. And yes, we want these ones to be in the 1999 level. Okay. Perfect. Really? Are you not going to let me do that? Well, well, well. Oh, I need 20 cards first. Okay, fair enough. Well, let's just continue. So I have some really unique ones in this. I want to submit some stickers and stuff. These come from the Crown Zenith tins. And I've seen a few of them graded, so I know they can be graded. I'm not really sure how to put them in the system. Let's try. Crown Zenith sticker. Wow, that worked way better than I hoped. That's it, right there. Does it not highball the value so they charge you more? Yeah, it will highball the value in this mode. It finds the values for you and it picks the right tier for you. So normally it's like, hard mode where you pick your own tier, but that's one of the easy modes about this is it finds the value for you. Yeah, and these actually sell for a lot down under, like surprisingly. Okay. So I have one that I didn't see in there. Crown Zenith. Sticker. So we got the Charizard. We're going to put in the Marnie. Confirm. And now I need to add one manually. But the way to do that is find a card that's like it. So Crown Zenith. Okay, I want to add it manually. No. We're going to call it... They called it the Morpeko sticker. That should be called Marnie. So I guess this one's supposed to be Yamper. Even though it's Sonia, it's got the Yamper on it. So we're going to call it Yamper. There's multiple versions. Oh, see, this is just the hard card. It comes with a hard card and a sticker. So apparently you could grade the hard card too. But mine weren't gradable, I guess. Okay, where's the add it manually button? Yes, confirm. Okay, now let's give away a pack. So. How do we want to do this? So there's this new thing in top fans. They have this leaderboard in live streams on YouTube now. So that's what I'm going to use right now. My current top fan is Will Joe because he has the most chats and the most experience. So Will Joe, you get the first pack. And so I'm saving the prismatic pack for later. So if somebody wants to win the prismatic pack, even if you win a pack now, you can still win one later. Let's see. I'll let you pick. I'm gonna save the Journey Together too. Okay, let me turn on this camera and move my keyboard for a second. Sleeves out. So what do you want, Will Joe? Yeah, Yako. I know you are a real life super fan. But Will Joe wins right now. Do you want an EEVEE pack or do you want a Paradox Rift pack, Will Joe? Sorry about this quality of the camera. Not my normal recording camera. I normally use my phone. Do EEVEE. All right. Get some scissors. All right. Good luck, sir. Well, starting with a Fire Energy Flareon. Very nice. This is the Evolving Skies EEVEE with a freaking Rayquaza in it. This card's underrated. Oh, the Star Hollow. The flower one, my favorite. And Master Ball Espeon. These, oh man, I love these so much. I actually have a pack opening coming out tomorrow of me opening a full booster box of this. And I learned a lot about the hit rates in the boxes. You're definitely not guaranteed an art rare. That's all I'm going to tell you for now. So, all of these cards to me are great binder cards, tradable cards, especially because not everybody's going to have Chinese cards. To me, they're just good to have. Make the Will Joe bag. Got a good chance of winning something else, Will Joe. All right. So the person who's going to win the prismatic pack is going to be who is going to guess the total amount of cards that I'm submitting tonight. Yeah, I watched your opening of that set. Yeah, you opened some, didn't you? You had the it was that super pack though, and it had some of the cards from this set down under. Let's go, Inept Card Collector. That is what I like to hear. They must have known that I had so much trouble, and now they're being nice. 90 cards, Yako, and I just told you that I submitted 400 and 500 cards recently. All right, that's what you think. Okay, turn off that camera. Let's get back to submitting. I'm going to put myself up here so you can actually see what's going on. Need my keyboard back. All right. So, Inept Card Collector, we are using the easy mode method to try and combine subs here. So now we are doing another interesting card. This is from the PSA magazine, the East Honda edition. Just kidding. Edmund Honda PSA. Let's see what comes up. PSA magazine. So this is the silver. Silver. Nobody's submitting the silver because it's the common one. But that's what we do here. All right, fine. We will do that. Copy you. Since nobody's done the silver yet, we will do the silver and add it manually. Let's make sure it doesn't come up first. This is what I'm talking about. Like all those more rare ones are not more rare PSA cards. They're actually more common PSA graded cards. So the common ones end up being the more rare low pop cards. It is what it is, and that's one of the things that allows me to collect for free. And now we get to do some cool avatar cards. Well, Yako, I am making a more reasonable submission because all my submissions are going to be like 25 cards or less, just a bunch of them. Yeah, the EEVEE surprise gift box came with 9 Colors Gathering jumbo pack. Oh, really? It was that set? Oh, I guess it does. Like the V cards and the V Maxes are in that set as well. It's just the same arts in this set. Okay. Thank you for informing me. I have not even seen the Gem Pack Volume 1, so I will be learning from your video on that front. So it is worth it. I don't think anybody likes that character. You know what? I didn't think anybody would like a reverse hollow Flittle from Paldean Fates, but somebody bought it for 40 bucks yesterday. I thought I was going to be sitting on that card for a long time, but it didn't happen. And now here's a cool Weiss Schwartz card from Avatar. It's called Sokka, offering different perspectives when he gets his sword. It's a really cool card. It's got some cool hollow on it. You can't really see. It's kind of like the not the stained glass. I can't. The Shattered Ice hollow in Pokemon. Sokka offering different. No. Okay, let's try it again. WX04082. Oftentimes these things are found better with the numbers, but no. Offering different perspectives. I've graded this card before, so I know. Okay. There it is. So you can kind of see the hollow right there. It's actually really cool. I've sold this card twice now for 40 bucks both times, and I bought the entire booster boxes for 40 bucks. So now I have like 8 more of these Weiss Schwartz boxes, and I'm just paying for them one at a time with these really cool cards, and the Avatar lovers love them, and I like them too. I've kept a couple for myself, but this is kind of my unique one. All right, now we got another Pokemon Center Tyranitar. Let's see if it lets me do this, if it's going to combine them. Nice, it kept it separate. Okay. All right, the Gem Pack Volume 1 was cool. Oh, Miss Stephanie, so you're the girl on the down, under, and over the top. I didn't catch your name in the videos. Nice. Nice to meet you. Avatar set, so that is probably messing with your search. Yeah, it's a unique one. Okay, so this one, Archaludon, GameStop promo. I figured going through this might be interesting for people to see what I'm submitting to, but also a chance to hang out and win some packs. If you get bored, tell me that you need to leave and I'll get you a pack because I want all my main peeps to get rewarded. So it's just the GameStop version. I think I actually got a 10 with it, and it's actually got a swirl on it too. Now this card is one that I got from, I've been into crypto a decent bit, and I used some of my crypto to roll a roulette for some slabs. And this was a CGC 9.5 old label, which means if I sent it back to CGC, they would give it a CGC 10. A Dark Dragonite from Team Rocket Returns. If it gets a PSA 10, I'm gonna be stoked. It's not hollow or anything, but very cool card. And I know it got a good grade in the past. There it is. Look at, oh, that made it look so cool in that picture. It's dark, flying away from the moon. What a cool card. That almost looks like the Majora's Mask moon. It's got some real deep craters on it. All right. All right. Yeah, I got the GameStop promo. Let me see what set it was. Stellar Crown. It was from buying Stellar Crown at release. Back when you could actually get some stuff at release. And here's some more boring cards. I got some energies from 151. This one has like 5 swirls on it, which is extremely rare. I graded a bunch with 4 swirls. You can't even see it. But I graded a bunch with 4 swirls, and they all sold for like $40 a piece. They sat on my shelf for like 5 months, to be fair. But this one has 5 swirls. So I think it's even more next level. Basic energies, Cosmo. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. One. And why am I grading these? Oh well, I have them in my grading stack, so let's do it. I like to do experiments, as you can tell. I'm not just the person buying all the hype cards. Metal Energy, SVEEN. And this one is the one that's more common. Is it that? No. 008, let's do that. There we go. There it is. Just experimenting, so we got the same one, but fire. SVEEN002. Reverse hollow. Nice. Then some of the Crown Zenith ones. Crown Zenith water. Just the reverse, not the textured one. Crown. And one reason I'm not just doing like one is because I found one of the things that brings people to my store is having multiple of a certain thing. People like to pick and choose. People also like to combine shipping. And seeing somebody grade multiple, it gives them some confidence, I think. I don't know. I'm not in any rush to sell these things. I'll let them sit on my shelf for 20 years. All I have to do is make more than the $20 I'm sending to grade. And if it gets a 9, then sad times, but what can you do? Okay. No more energies. Wow, I am behind. Magic recently did an Avatar, yeah. Okay. I'm realizing now that we never say our names in our videos. I'm Mike and that's Stephanie. Yeah, that's true. I would not have known your name. YouTube is a journey, I'll tell you that. If you look at some of my old videos, even just the video, the audio, everything, like it just one step at a time. The newer energy designs are so boring. Back to EX Emerald. Yeah. Yep, basic. So P.E.K.K.A. Runt. This is the ETB promo, but it's way easier to search for SVP EN 129. Shroud of Fable Elite Trainer Box. It's not the Pokemon Center version. And here is one card from Gem Pack that I did pull off stream. Let's see if I'm sure it'll come up. CBB2C. Is that real? It's the penny card. See, that is so hard to see. CBB2C. Okay, let's do it like this. Penny 1004. Oh no, this is terrible. Okay, that's why I have eBay up over here. PSA, penny, EEVEE, gem 2.0. And this is how you find cards that you can't find. But nobody's probably graded it, which is the problem. Penny. Okay, let's find out what its actual name is. It's just called Penny. All right, so we'll just make our own. EEVEE gem. How has nobody graded these? Okay, that's not true. Umbreon, PSA, EEVEE Gem Pack 2.0. Pretty new to making content with any effort, and my vids before and after basic editing, it's like walking versus driving. It really is. It really is. Okay, so let's see what PSA calls it. They call it CBB2 space CS. Okay. CBB2 space CS penny. Let's go. It's like magic all of a sudden. I've always hated PSA's filter system. You have to know all the tricks. Here's another GameStop promo. This is one that I actually wasn't able to get because Journey Together was not available at my GameStop. It's the Snorlax GameStop exclusive. And I bought like 5 of them off TCG Player for, I think they were $20 at the time. I think they're closer to 30 now. but only one was even close to a 10, so I'm taking a chance on it. And we'll see how it goes. Okay. And I actually have a couple more of these sitting right here, so I'm going to just increase that to 3 and put them with the other one. And let's see. Oh, I got one more. SVP EN 144. I bought probably 20 of those booster box, enhanced booster box things. SVP, oh, it's not SVP. SSP EN 144. Another Snorlax card. I've graded this 2 or 3 times, and I'll tell you, that is not the graded value. I've sold it for, I think, $50 and $60. I don't know. I'm not the one buying them, but I do understand the value, because if you've looked through a bunch of bulk cards, there's not many 10s. Okay, let's see. Is this 20 cards? Okay, it automatically put it in the 19, and it kept... Okay, this is what I'm talking about here. So I have 20 cards and the $40 tier in the same sub. And normally you can't do that. So we're going to see if this speeds it up at a different speed than doing it the way that most people have always done it throughout history of time. Oh, you got the... Oh, yeah, EB. Man, we should do some trades. If you guys get a bunch of EB promos, I'll trade you some GameStop ones, and we can just share our master set collecting. Because those EB game ones are really expensive here in America. I would never even consider buying one because they're expensive. But if I could just trade for one, I don't know if the GameStop ones are expensive over there, but... You see the guy that got a common Popplio card signed by the Pope? Wow. No. I have not seen that at all. Okay, I'm going to pull me big again in case some of my information pops up. And I'm going to continue to check out real fast. Ship on my own. Yep, I did the right thing. So normally I would lower the insurance cost on all these so I pay less in return shipping, but you can't do that here. Ship back to me, save and continue. Ship on my own, ship to me. Put my phone number in. Save and continue. Save and continue. Accept. And let's give away another pack. Somehow the inept card collector with less messages got more experience. I don't know how that works, but he's now number 1, so he gets the next pack. All right, let's return to Dash. Well, let's screen capture, la. So if you guys want to game me and get number 1 somehow, just ask Inept Card Collector, because he knows, apparently. All right. So your current choices are Paradox Rift or EEVEE Gem Pack 2.0. Which one do you want, sir? While I get the next sub ready to go. So weird. So weird. Time to spam the chat. EEVEE Gem. All right. You know, it's interesting. The EEVEE Gem packs are... The boxes are going for about $40 right now. They've actually been going up a little bit. But $40 divided by 15... It's like a $3 pack. I don't know how much Paradox Rift is. Probably like 5 or 6. I don't really know. Oh, I saw something. Not basic. Right. And that's pretty nice to start. I love these cards are so cool. Like when you look back at like the Expedition set, the cards from the EX era, all those old cards, even the common cards just hit so hard. These are cards that are going to be they're just common now, but once you can't get them in packs that readily anymore, dude, I'm Pokemon, as you can tell. Leafeon Pokeball Hollow. Dude, they're so nice. They're so nice. Where'd my sleeves go? And Espeon V. Espeon V. $70 Oz for. Is that this different than American? Obviously, it is different than American. I sound like an idiot, but how much is that in US dollars? Curious. And is that what they sell for on eBay? Because, like, I'm getting a case here pretty soon. I think I paid $6.88 for the whole case, and I think it's 20 boxes. $6.88 divided by 20. Yeah, so I got it for $34.4 for a case per box. All right, let me put your name on that. Collector. Net card collector. I am going to need your information. I have a form I'm going to put in the chat here in a second. I need you to fill that out for me. A keyboard back. Anybody who's in here is going to get a gem pack at least, because I have so many. So if you just hang out, you will get one. Okay. Go away. Putting it in the chat now. 150 Aussie to, okay, so that's 70. You're about 40 something, 45, 50. Okay. As I was doing it, I lightened up the way I was writing. Lil Joe, give me a break, bro. Okay. I wouldn't want somebody writing on my cards, but I used a soft tip Sharpie and I wrote very softly. And it's like double sleeved. It's not a pen. Oh. I wrote on yours too, Lil Joe, so you get it. You get what you get. Okay, let's shrink me back down now that it's not impossible. What the heck was that? It was such a lame thing to happen. Whatever. Okay. So, see, you can see it says value plus, value bulk. Interesting. I've never seen it possible to do that before. Okay, so this time we're going to do the classic submission, because this is how I'm used to it. Trading cards. Grading. Can you guys grade over there in Australia? Down under and or I'm curious. Very curious. Okay. All right, let's get started. This is probably one of the most boring parts of the submission. This is whoever gets this one is going to be upset with me. But these cards sell on my store, so what can you do? All right, we got a, but I can go faster now. Latios, reverse hollow, English. See, and this is what I do to make my return shipping cheaper. If you check this box, I don't need to insure this 20-cent card for $200. You have to pay for that in shipping. So I'm going to put $1 on it. Don't do it to yourself either, please. I even do it with my more expensive cards, and I've never had an issue. Knock on wood, but I don't know. I'd rather just pay less return shipping. because over the long haul, I think it'll pay off. If I ever had like a crazy expensive card, then sure, I might pay some shipping, but not for me. There's another one of those Snorlax. I want to have a couple of them. This is PEN 019. I know you're kidding, Will Joe. The return shipping can be cheaper. You can make it cheaper, trust me. I once did an experiment. I think it was like almost 50 or 75 bucks from like a 50 or 100 card sub I think I did it with. Like it really makes a big difference. Especially when you spread that out per card, like $1 per card. When you submit at the volume that I do, that kind of stuff adds up over time. This Diglett is so cute. With its little one hair matching the smoke coming out of the volcano. I really like that card a lot. SSPN 048. You bet, Inept. I appreciate the support. And I've opened a lot of those EV packs, and it's okay. There's a lot of dud packs, so it is what it is. Did I get that one? Yeah, Black Kyurem. This is my Surging Sparks submission. Easy stuff. What? That one is not what I would expect to see. Cool Trainer Ryan got it his signature on there. Wow. I've graded that's actually the entire reason that I picked this card to grade, and I've actually sold it like 2 or 3 times already for 50 bucks because I saw on one of his streams that he loves his little espers because of all his cats. That's pretty interesting. I'm going to have to remember that. I'm going to take a screenshot. 3-second delay. Might have to make a short on that. Okay. Thanks for bearing with me. Save. SPEN 123. Again, all these cards are such low pop. It might seem like I'm wasting my time, but if they get 10s, and I got more 9s than I would have liked in my last sub, you get what you get. And those cards are basically trash. I have them sold in like a mystery lot, telling people exactly what they're going to get. This Relor sold for $40. So after taxes and fees, I turned a 10-cent card into 15 bucks, which pays for 3 of my MSRP Surging Sparks packs. This is how I collect for free, people. And I encourage you to do the same. Even though it is a lot of work to look through all that kind of bulk stuff, it is a lot of work. Strudel Reverse Hall. Somebody's graded this. I don't think it was me. This card has sold for, I think, $90 twice for me. The Reverse Hollow Yukimori Froakie. Such a nice card. And it's been very gradable. The 2 that I've sent both got 10s. Oh, this card is a Shinji Konda Aerodactyl from 151. Such a nice card. I actually have 2 of them here. CGA is the main grader in Australia, but the resale value of a 9 is worse than the raw value. That is honestly kind of the same for PSA. I actually graded a Gold Giratina from Crown Zenith recently, and I cracked it in order to sell it raw because I didn't sell it as a 10. I actually sold it on TCG Player, but it was a super clean card. It definitely could have gotten a 10, but it is what it is. 1, quantity 2. Everybody loves Shinji Konda. I just had somebody buy the Shinji Konda Reverse Hollow Kecleon from Surging Sparks for $100 for the second time. It is what it is. These things are hard to find, and like I put it up priced that high because like I kind of want it on my shelf. Like I want a bunch of Shinji Konda cards on my eBay store. I think it's just an attractive thing, but I've sold 2 of them. It's a pop 2 card, and they both sold for $100, and it's It's obviously desired because it's been 2 different people that bought it. It is what it is. All the real collectors in the cabal, they all scoff at me, but what can you do? I am what I am. I enjoy engaging with the hobby in this way. It makes me feel more connected to each set. Like, I have experiences, like I know the artists for the cards in each of these sets because I engage with it in a way that makes me care. And that's the way I like it. Raichu 151, that's an obvious. All these 151 hollows, if you can get them in 10, they sell. You might only turn 10 cents into $10, but still, like, why wouldn't you do that? This is how you decrease the fun cost that Danny Phantom always talks about. Here's the Gyarados. Okay. So this is my Surging Sparks and 151 submission. I'll catch up on your chats here in 2 seconds. Okay. Nothing will beat the scared Diglett on the cliff near the ocean. What set is that in? That's not ringing a bell right now. Have a lot to get down under. Yeah, my wife always, she's like, well, what do you want for your birthday, or what do you want? And I literally just want Pokemon stuff, but like I feel bad because she doesn't like to buy me that stuff. That's funny. I'm not sure if that's what you meant, but I pulled so badly in Surging Sparks. I actually had a rage video where I was cussing and stuff, and I took it down. It actually performed decently well, but it was like 5 minutes. It was just like a post-op of my horrible opening. People don't pre-grade enough, and then they expect dozens of 10s. Yeah, I do pre-grade a lot, but I also know that if I send 100 cards and I think they're all 10s, PSA is not going to give me 100 10s. Like, they have to give me 9s. Like, they can't just give out all 10s. Like, imagine if your boss was like, you give a 100 card order all 10s. Like, well, they were all 10s. Like, well, no, they weren't. I promise. I can find think about it in the psychology sense. Yeah, a couple IRs. I got like 7 IRs, and literally 3 of them were the slack off, and 2 of them were the execute. Like, it's absurd. EX Crystal Guardians. I will have to look at that. I will have to look at that. Did I already get this Ditto in here? Yes. Okay, Chi-Yu. This is a card that sold for $50 for me. In non-holo, too. It's a really cool Chi-Yu card. It kind of reminds me of Fantasia. When I was a kid, my parents... My dad hates Fantasia with a passion because it was the movie that I only wanted to watch when I was a kid. I remember all those little musical stories so much. And it reminds me of that fish scene where they like kind of turn into flowers, and yeah, pretty cool. All right, here is an Executor. Okay, let's do my first Executor. This is if you've been around the channel, you know I like to grade these my first battle cards. Unique backs. Cheap cards, got a Bulbasaur stamp on it. I've made so much money on these, like the multiplier's insane. I bought like a whole case of these things for $100. I opened 2 of the 6 or 10 decks in there, and I've made over $1,000. Like probably closer to $2,000 just from these grading these my first cards because they're so unique, and again, nobody grades them, and they're all like popular Pokemon. And what can I say? Trying to share the knowledge. Anybody can tell you to go grade the Umbreons and whatnot, but I'm here to tell you that you can open packs for free. It is possible. Mew EN 133, just basic EV non-holo from 151. Okay, that should be 20 cards. No. Yes, 21. Oh, I missed one. Mew Ian 092. Okay, Miss Stephanie, you're second on the leaderboard, but Wiljo and Inept have already won packs, so you get to pick the next pack. I got one more card here. Okay, no. Okay, let me get this off the screen real quick. Actually, we're okay still. Okay, let's make me big real quick. Okay. So you got Paradox Rift and EEVEE Gem 2.0. You get your pick. While I do this sub thing. Ship on my own. Send all my items to myself. I have thought about using the consignment. PSA actually contacted me for being a high volume grader, and they were going to give me I think it was a 20% discount on their fees, but it just wasn't worth it to me. I don't sell enough cards over $100 to make it worth it. So my insured shipping for these 20 cards is still $31, even at $1 per card. Kind of crazy. Okay. Order number 2. Okay. So that is the box that I'm going to send by itself. No. Sorry. Lost my train of thought. With no value card with it. So I'm going to send one bulk sub by itself. See how long it takes PSA. This is like the expected slow one, but we'll see. Okay, sub number 2. Over there. Let's see what you picked, Miss Stephanie. 2000s. I didn't watch that one all the way through, Will Joe, but the old one just goes so hard. Have you got any pre-orders of Black Bolt and White Flare? Yes, I did get some from Target and some from Walmart. I got one of each Pokemon Center ETB. So I will have enough to open, and I got none of DR. I did record a DR video this week, which you guys will see at some point, but Paradox Rift. All right, let's get it going here. Well, I only need 3 sleeves for you. Let's get you on screen. You got the Garchomp pack. Loves. Wow, so you got the right choice then. What card are you wanting to chase here, Stephanie? Destined Rivals was very fun to open. It did not go super well for me personally, but all right. Got the little Minun. Snorunt. Knucklestack, the Minecraft guy. I actually use Knucklestack in my Scarlet and Violet playthrough. Dottler, about to become an alien. Garbodor, Stinky Boy. Okay. Stinky Boy. My son realized that we have a Google Home and that he can ask for any song. So he's been asking for all these songs about poop. And there's a song called Poop by the Stinky Boys. And it's just like a bunch of kids saying this nonsense song. Hopefully, you guys don't go listen to it, but it's burned in my brain now. Okay, you got Thievel Reverse. Dang it. Technical Machine. That is a nice melodic card, though. Really like that. Unfortunately. Full Art Tulip is your chase. I will check to see if I have an extra one of those. Because if I'm sending you something from here, you might as well get something else too. I probably do have some tulip. I know it's not an expensive card. I think I probably do have some extras. Unless you're talking about the SIR, I don't have that one. I probably have it in my binder, but I probably don't have an extra one. All right. And I think the form is still up there. If you need me to repaste it, let me know so you can give me your guys' information. And if there's anything on my eBay store, you should check it out. And we can work out a non-feed deal. I don't know. It's up to you guys. And I can just include it in the same package. Get this guy off. Okay, I gotta get some more bags. I'm gonna write your name on it before Will Joe this time. Stephanie. I'm gonna write Tulip on this so I can remember to check. Alright. Get your code card and your energy as well. It's been a real pain to have to go back in the past and like figure out whose pack was whose in my live stream, so I'm just avoiding that this time. All right. Both TM Evo and DE Evo in the same pack. What does that mean? Let's see. Technical Machine Evolution and Technical Machine Devolution. I see. Yep, that'd be a good pack for a build and battle event, or whatever they call those things. You can play, yeah, that is kind of cracked. Yep, cool, man. All right, let me get back to PSA. We can get to the next sub. This one is another, it's a little more interesting. Okay, return to dashboard. Okay, let me reshare. And again, I do have some Journey Together and Gem Pack 2.0. I'm going to give out one in between each of these subs no matter what. So if there's only 5 people in here, some people are going to get extra. Looks like, let me see if I can see the full leaderboard. Yeah, for some reason, Yako, you're not on here. Did you leave? How dare you? Just kidding. Okay, let me make me small again. Okay. I don't know if you guys have looked at my chalkboard, but that is the most amazing beatbox that you've ever seen in your life. Record that name, Wing. It's a song called Dopamine. Poor Yako. Is that a goat or a sheep in your profile picture? No. I see Yako in real life. So if he really wants one, I'll give him a pack. All right. So now we are going to do one value card. And this Tyranitar, the Pokemon Center Tyranitar, is going for like over $1,000 right now. So I'm trying to beat the rush. I'm already late. I should have done it right when I got them. But what can you do? So this card. See, that's another problem with the other assisted one. I can't do the $18.99, so I wasted $1 per card over there. Lame. Lame. Okay, so you go value plus. Select. Tyranitar Pokemon Center. Oh, Yako, you are the goat. I see. What time is it in Australia right now? Out of curiosity. Minimum insured. Well, it's just one card. Let's see how much $500 insurance is. Well, just have to hide it again. What can you do? What can you do for a Klondike bar? Ship on your own. Ship back to me. About showed my address and name, which I don't think I have anything to worry about with y'all, but who knows what some AI bot's going to take from every YouTube video ever made. Okay. Insured shipping is $20. So it's $40 for the one card. Okay, I'm going to go back and see. I don't need that. I got this card for free. I'm going to put it at $1 and see what it changes the insured shipping to. To $20. It's the same. Okay, who cares? Lame, though. Okay, done. 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 So it's literally 50% of the cost of the grading fee. That is actually absurd. I don't like that much at all. Don't care for that. T-Tar is the second coming of the Van Gogh Pika. Really, it really is getting pretty crazy. I think it's like $70 on TCG Player and it's like 90 on eBay. And I have 25 of them. And if you watched my channel, I told you to go and buy as many as you could because I got a bunch of free supplies. I see like 10 play mats right now that I got for free because I have 25 extra Tyrannitars now. And again, you're not just going to get the basic advice from me. I didn't see one big YouTuber talk about that Tyranitar. But I knew it when I saw it. When they sell you cards that they try and get you promo cards where you have to buy not trading cards to get the promo. A lot of people don't buy it. Like you had to buy playmats and sleeves, and a lot of people just skipped right over it. I'm gonna be ringing that bell for a while, so you'll probably hear that from me again. But I'm proud of that call. All right. Australia seems nice, but the spiders, what do they have, crazy spiders there or something? I am not into spiders myself. My son loves bugs. Like he'll pick up every roly poly he finds and let it crawl all over him. He likes touching spiders. Like I made the mistake of showing him Coyote Peterson, who lets bugs like sting him, like wasps and stuff. So he's always trying to get stung by fire ants and like he's like, "Do you think I'll cry?" I'm like, "Yeah, I do think you'll cry." Nuts. It's nuts. 2:23 p.m. All right, so I'm not keeping y'all up. Massive insects in Australia. What makes them so much bigger there? I'm interested in the science of that. Big Pillar Energy buying up sleeves and mats to get cards. Yep. Yep. Exactly. All right. New sub. Okay, let's get going. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. By the way, I still need all your guesses to see who's going to get this Prismatic Evolutions pack. I need some guesses. I should write giveaways here, so in case the people that pop in, bear with me for a half second. Because this is going to make all the difference in the YouTube algorithm right here. That's not clustered at all. I don't know if you can even hear me talk over there, but now this is going to pop off. 65. Okay, I will tell you that we already have done, well, we'll look in a minute, but we've already done 20, 43, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more bulk subs. And not all of them are exactly 20 cards, but they're within the 20 to 25 range. So it's going to be at least 140. Let me help y'all out. It's at least 142 cards. That's the minimum that it can be, but it's more than that. So guess again. Okay. JTGEN 163. Iono's Kilowattrel. One of the few ones that I pulled out of Journey Together. Actually, I did pull Lily's Clefairy, the SIR. I did get kind of lucky with Journey Together. I opened 3 booster boxes. This Noibat's a Sao Sao card, one of my favorite artists. Exactly 100. The kangaroos are more feisty than the... I've seen some of those kangaroo fights, like getting on their tail like they're so buff, dude. Those things are scary. We have like a little, like a private zoo here where you can go and pet some red kangaroos and they're all so docile, but I do not let my guard down in there because there's a bunch of kids and stuff. Like they're so calm. I don't know if they put something in their food or what. 192. All right. We will see who's the closest. Here's an actual Reshiram from the set. I ordered a bunch of the enhanced booster box ones, like I said, and 2 of the people sent me the regular cards, which were actually worth more at the time. They're not anymore, but I didn't say anything because the set card is probably more rare, if I had to guess, than the promo itself. And that is German. No. JTGEN 167. Where's the English one? Here we go. And here's the non-GameStop, non-EEVEE Games Snorlax. EN 117. Why, when I put the EN, is it... Okay, whatever. Whatever. ATGEN 166. Okay. Nice Lycanroc illustration rare from Journey Together. That's an underrated card. It's not a multi-Pokemon card. Oh, yeah, it is. It's got a Lillipup. Or Rockruff, sorry. Rockruff chilling down there. I didn't even notice that before. It's kind of blurred out. Journey Together. EN 069. I actually completed my Journey Together set because I thought the cards were a bit undervalued. People were crapping on it a little too much. And I bought like 5 or 6 of these for like 20 cents. Like somebody was selling them super cheap. And one of them was 10 worthy. So we're going to try and get a 10. People love Mimikyu, including me. Lily's Pearl. This is a card that if it doesn't get a 10, there's no chance it'll ever sell. But it's a Lily card in my eyes, and it's got some more naughty meanings too, but I don't know why Pokemon did that along with N's PP up. There's somebody over there, but here I am grading it, so I can't say much. All right. Somebody's gonna want it. This card has got great art. Great art. These holos are just so common now, but I just look back at all my old binders and I just feel so differently about the holos looking back. So I try and have that mindset now. I'm starting to repeat myself. What can you do? 212. All right. Autumn theme cards. Never miss. You don't think? Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Maybe that's just an English term. That's a good way to think about it. I hadn't thought about it, but they have to have somebody over there that's vetting the English side of this, you know? Okay, so that was the non-hollow Articuno. This is a great card too. Journey Together Articuno. Everybody loves Articuno. Articuno, I'm going to say something controversial here. Articuno was the best legendary bird to have in red, yellow, and blue. Zapdos was pretty good too, but having Articuno against the Lance, invaluable. Invaluable. No, nobody could argue for Moltres. Moltres is so bad. Such a bad Pokemon in that game. Wailord reverse. Who doesn't love a good whale? Ooh, Tomokazu. I actually have two of these I'm sending in. Tomokazu Komiya, that Noibat coming out of the depths. If you've been here, you've heard me talk about that card a few times too. But this time, wait, it was in a different set too, wasn't it? It was in, this is like a reprint card or something. I don't know. And I'm also sending a Noivern right behind it. Another reverse. Try and get a sequential set. They should. I feel like they should really let the same artist do evolution lines within the same set. I think that'd be such a good touch. Noivern. Okay, we're gonna have to add this one. Nobody's graded it. Do they add the reverse onto it? Yeah. Hello. Add one. Here's another sequential set I'm about to send. I'm sure this is super riveting. Hopefully you have some other form of entertainment going on too. But again, I think you can learn a lot from this too. Just seeing what's possible. Darumaka with N on it. Having N on it adds a whole nother aspect to the card. JTGEN 027. Darmanitan reverse. There we go. Somebody's graded that then. Try and get a sequential set there. This Cubone I know is already sold for me once. The Journey Together Cubone. I'll show you it. Really nice colors on the art. Man, that is such a bad way to look at the card. Probably so small, especially if you're on a phone. Here we are. I ain't no professional YouTuber or nothing like that yet. By the way, Yako, my son has been asking for a swim over at your house sometime. We should do that sometime. All right. The piss coughing, according to Will Joe. Sending the reverse this time. Reverse hollow. First one ever graded. Let's go for pop one. Gotta love these because then you can literally set any price. Within reason, obviously. Articuno is objectively the best one by far. Thank you. Thank you for confirming. I'm eating cookies and milk. Oh man, don't tell me that because that makes me want to go get some food. I drink more milk than the average human being. I'm a milk guy, so you give me some cookies with it. Oof. Drawing. What are you drawing? That's cool. That's a talent that I do not possess. As you can tell with my handwriting, I'm very imprecise with my hands. So we're going for another sequential Drampa. It's got that cool, like, I don't even know what you call it, like dot art. Tetsukayama. I got a non-hollow and a reverse hollow that I'm going to send. There says there's 6 people in here. I don't think 6 people are talking, so if you're not talking, you're missing out on a chance to win a free pack. Just saying. All right, last 2 cards. Another sequential set I'm trying for. Lily's Comfey. Lily card. Comfey is, I don't know if I would call it a cool Pokemon, but I'm sure somebody out there likes it. It's not a mon that I've used in the game, and that's kind of where I derive a lot of my likes of Pokemon. And I'm also not convinced that sequential sets bring you any extra money, so it's going to be kind of an experiment for me on that front too. Okay. Let's see if the leaderboard has changed at all. Yes, down under, and oh, Miss Stephanie is in #1 now. Let's go. Wiljo, you're slacking. But down under and over the top. Actually, you all have 150 XP. I don't know how it works, but for some reason, she gets the #1 spot right now. So once we get through everybody once, I'll move to add some other packs. Let me see if I can find something else here. Unless you're fine with EEVEE Gem. See, I got another Paradox Rift here since you guys might like that. I'll throw for anybody that already got a pack. It's a free pack. Okay, I want to show you guys something actually. I got 2 Scarlet and Violet packs here. All right. In Pokemon Unite, really? All right, Problematic Productions, you made the right choice because you will be winning a free pack. Oh yeah, baby. Go Broncos. I'm actually from Denver. I live in Kansas now, but okay, let's switch to the hand cam. Some big you big. Turn on the hand cam. Move the keyboard. Proceed to checkout. Let's do multiple things. So down, under, and over the top. Got milk? Yeah. Okay, so look at these Scarlet and Violet packs. When it first came out, I bought a bunch of loose packs from a store. Like they were selling them for like literally $2 a piece. I thought it was a mistake, but I bought the guy out and he sent them to me. But they all had this green tint. It's almost like he's in the forest. And like normally they're not like that. They're like, I wish I had the same art sitting here. Let me just. I do not, but this is more what they're supposed to look like just that color. But this ones are green. I don't know if that has any kind of error value, but I'm not going to give away that one. So what do you want down under? While I finish out this sub, pick your pack. Ship on your own. Yeah, it's literally green. It's so weird. But they're like, I got like 50 of them like that. I wonder if that's why the guy was selling them cheaper because people are going to think he's scamming them. But just, I opened a bunch of them myself and they were not scam packs. But I did end up keeping them once I realized they were real because they're more unique. By the way, this sub was 23 cards. Okay, done. Crown Zenith. Well, it might be there when we come back around. Problematic Productions. Oh, never mind. Down Under made a choice. All right, here we go. Good luck, sir. No, the cards inside are completely normal. But very weird. Okay. Good luck. Sunkern. Problematic, you will have to stick around because it's not your turn yet. But you will get to pick out of those packs that were just sitting there. Coughing. Salandit. Purloin. Oh, I didn't do the pack trick. I'm going to do that right now. If I can remember. Yeah, I think that's it. Code card. Solrock. Lunatone. Trekking Shoes. You got a seal reverse again. Oh, you got something. Is that the EEVEE? Regigigas V. All right. Oh, there's only one reverse, but you did get a hit. So, better than nothing. That was definitely the pack with like the best chance to get something. And you did get a hit. But it's hard not to get a hit with those. All right. I'm just going to put that in Stephanie's bag. Because I'm definitely going to ship your stuff together. All right. Back to the main action here. Oh. Okay. Turn to dashboard. Hand cam go away. Deej, shrink yourself. Okay. So far we have 43, 44, 67 cards with 1, 2, 3, 4 more subs to go. This is going to be a long night, and I have to do it anyway, so I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. Like I said, that's why I'm giving out some packs. It's more fun that way. More fun that way. This is my Crown Zenith submission, along with some other random ones, I guess. Crown Zenith Chilling Rain. What confuses you about those? I'm curious. Did you ever tell me what you're drawing? Did I miss it? No. You don't have to tell us if you don't want as well. But I am curious. Mesprit. Just a cool sunset card. It kind of goes with the Latios and Latios. It's like the same sunset. Kind of cool in my eyes. Okay. Everybody knows this card, GG36. The Entei. Cool Entei card. Happen to pull that. And here is one of my plays. I made a video about this. Can't even remember what it was called now. But it's basically how you can create free cards from TCG Player. Radiant Charizard. Bought like 30 copies of the Radiant Charizard. Where are you? There you are. How many do I have here? 3. And I have some of them that I'm not sending to. I'm not going to send them all at the same time. And I also did it with the Radiant Greninja because they were both like $2 a piece. Super popular Pokemon. Radiants are like a transient card, like there aren't other Radiants out there. So to me, they're an interesting play long term, so I'm okay with keeping the free ones. Okay, where are you in English? There you are. How many? 3? Yes, I picked 3 of each of those. Oops. Okay, this is the card I'm not super happy about sending, but Hatterene V. Just very basic Hatterene V. Okay. That's not the right number. But again, it'll sit on my shelf, and there are set collectors out there that literally collect every PSA 10 for a set. Like they'll pick Crown Zenith's my favorite set. I want a PSA 10 of every card I can find. And a lot of them will probably never even get graded. But when they pop up, like oftentimes these super rare ones, they sell like first day. Puchiana. That's probably lower pop than you'd think. Same with Statland V, same decision. Mixing up the cards and the sets. Okay, that's fair enough. I do that too. I do that too. Unless I've graded them, then I do remember better because I have spreadsheets, and it's like you say something 3 times and you remember it. So I have to type it in, do all this junk. So in a sense, like all these cards that I'm grading, I am paying for with my time, like right now. That looks reverse, but it's not. Interesting. Okay. Rockruff howling at the moon. Another thing I like to do with my listings is add like an adjective or a noun before the Pokemon's name according to what they're doing in the art. Can somebody think of a word that starts with A that means hungry? Because this Aeron is eating a steel wheel, and I like to make it alliterated. Is that the right? That's probably not the right word. I can't think of it. With the same letter for the noun or the verb or adjective. Aeron 87. It's also a Sao card. Kind of sucked that all the Radiants except for Zard and Greninja were kind of bad. Hungry Aeron. Yeah, but I want it to start with an A. I could do that. I could do that. Bidoof. You might think I'm just picking every card, but I'm really not. There's a lot of cards I don't pick. I have to have some reason, and that's why I'm giving you specific reasons when I say all this stuff. Because I have thought about it more than just, oh, card. Oh, card. No. There's reasons. This Bidoof has good art. It's been memorable for people that play the TCG because the Bidoof Bibarel has been apart for a long time now. So more people will have ties to that. Plus, Bidoof actually has quite a bit of fans. I don't know if it's because it's a beaver or what. This is a card that I sold recently. That's not the right one, but I think for 35. No, it's not from Sword and Shield. It's from Crown Zenith. There we go. That was mine. That's probably my copy right there. Okay. Here's some trainer gallery hits finally. GG58, Charon's Care. This is a card that I've pulled multiple times, and every time I pull it, I'm shocked because like I forget about it. It's kind of a forgettable card, but it does have a Liepard in it, which is kind of cool. No Pokemon in the air or anything. All right. Rayquaza VMAX 102. This came from one of my Guess Who video polls. Okay. I hate that they do this. This is a tricky one. is. Nice. Hatterene. VMAX. Appetite. Ooh. Aaron's Appetite. Something like that. I actually really like that. I'm going to have to remember that when it comes back in 4 months. Hopefully less, actually, because they just decreased the submission rate. Okay. Do I need to do the full art thing? Or maybe I need to... Okay, there it is. Not V-Star Universe. Okay. Like, you literally have to know all the tips and tricks just to enter cards into PSA. It's taken me years to get to this speed. That's my next tool I need to work on. Is here's a My First War Turtle this time though. Is a tool that helps you just scan your cards and it automatically puts it in PSA. Somehow it can figure that out. I don't know how I would code that up. This is the last card in this sub. Okay, another 20 card sub exactly. All right. Let's see. Are you still here, Problematic Productions? If so, it is your turn to get a pack. Okay, let me make me big. Get through this next bit of the screen. Let me show you your choices here. If not, we're going to go back around. Oh, we got some more viewers. If you're a new viewer, speak up. You're making a mistake. You'll get a free pack. Oh, didn't fit them all in there. All right, Problematic. Oh, actually, this one is not an option yet. Sorry. Sorry. All right, let me finish this while you pick. So back to me. Another, this is a lot of money, but this is basically how my store runs. It's just a revolving door. But it's all really to collect for free. I do end up with getting some profit, which I feel like I deserve because I do put in a lot of effort, but it's mostly to collect for free. All right. You can't pick Prismatic yet. That's going to go at the very end. Yeah, sorry. Hopefully I don't get somehow like missynced with you guys this time. Paradox. I don't know what happened last time. I think it had something to do with my like multi-streaming to the shorts queue and stuff too. Weird stuff. All right. That's one reason why I'm so comfortable giving away all these packs, because I open packs for free because of all my stuff. This card sold for 50 bucks recently, so when you get it, make sure you check it for a 10. Let's see. Looks a little thin on the left. And this is the problem, is they're so hard to even get 10s out of. Yes, Will Joe. We are the technical difficulty streamers over here. All right. Bounce Suite. D-Bass, that's a cool card. I've tried to get into 10, but it's just never worked. I've never gotten a 10 at gradable card. Ape-Bomb. If I can get it lower, it'll be more in focus. Slitherwing. I've sold this in reverse for sure. Fairthorn. See, that's a card I just wouldn't send. It's not... I don't see the appeal personally. Cursed Duster. Dwebble. Knackley. And... Oh! Gimmighoul full art. It's your lucky day, sir. Very nice card. I saw that Gimmighoul down there. I knew it was going to be Goldango, but it wasn't in the SIR slot, but still. It's a great card in the I haven't been playing recently, but when I was playing, that card was dominating a lot of the decks. I want to go back to that Blitzel. I want to ask you guys a question. So, first of all, this Blitzel reminds me of the Scream promos. You know, they're kind of in that farm area against the fence, looking scared. He looks a bit scared, a bit spooked to me. It's got all the shooting stars in the sky. Another Shinji Kanda card. Is this card some location in Scarlet and Violet or one of the games? I'm always looking for the behind the scenes. Like, is this somewhere in the games? I feel like this tower would be the key to know. I don't know. Very curious. I was trying to look up. I tried to look it up, and I also was running around my Scarlet and Violet game in the farm area. I can't remember the town's name, but I didn't find anything. But with the power of community, maybe we can. All right, let's go to the problematic productions. I don't know if you were in here, problematic productions, when I put the form out there, but you got to give me your address, obviously. All right, I guess you probably want your energy, right? It's like that Meowth promo in Japanese right now. That's like the gym in Celadon or somewhere. Okay, I'm butchering. Let me get that off screen so you can't see me do it. Okay. All right. Let's not waste any time. It's already midnight here. Yep. Yep. Okay. Keyboard, where you at? Where did you go? Cotton Eye Joe. Alright, new sub. This is a good one. This is like my oh, never mind. This is my Prismatic Evolution submission. Classic submission. Cards, grading. 18.99. What can you do? Okay. SVPEN 144. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up here. Congrats, Goldingo. It's back in the meta. Okay, good to know. I missed a few. Meowth is your favorite Pokemon, Miss Stephanie. I've graded a lot of Meowths because we are cat lovers in this house. We like dogs too, but I know there's Meowth fans out there. Have you seen that promo, Miss Stephanie, that I'm talking about? I'm sure Down Under's shown you, at least. TCG original, yeah. There are windmills. Prismatic common 10s, you'd be surprised. They do well. Do. As in not my son's favorite song. But not the actual like the evolutions. They don't do as well because more people grade them, so their pops are a lot higher. Again, it's just one of those weird conundrums. Where? The less gradable ones are actually worth more in lower pop. Here's another Tyranitar. I'm trying to split these up so they don't be like, I can't give this guy all 10 Pokemon Center Tyranitars. Yeah, it is such a nice promo. I'm not really sure how I feel about it value-wise, because promos do well, and the market's so crazy right now, but it's like $100 for a 10 right now, I think. I would personally buy a bunch of the raw ones and try and grade a 10 and make the ones that I keep free. That's just how I collect. There's a card I really want, especially if it's like modern and out there right now. I buy bulk from a seller or buy a bunch and try and get some for free by grading. This was the Zorua, not the Pokemon Center one. What did I click? No, it's oh, it is the Pokemon Center one. Nice. That'd be great 10. Like this Snorlax. I bought a bunch of the ETB Snorlaxes on the last TCG player sale. I bought like, I don't know, 20 of them for $5 a piece. And like 5 of them were gradable, and it's probably those 5 are going to pay for all 20, so I'll have 15 free raw copies to save while that just goes up over time, because you know it will. 151 Snorlax. I couldn't believe that those were only $5, especially with the hype going crazy right now. I think it's actually up to like 8 or 9 right now. Okay, so this Umbreon reverse. I sent several Umbreons in my last 7. Every single one of them got a 9. Every single one. So I'm going to try and get a... ooh, actually, I want to not do that like that. So I have 2 regular Umbreons and 1 reverse. So I'm going to put the reverse in between so I can get it sequentially either way if the reverse happens to get a 10. Okay. Now reverse. I don't know if you guys can hear my typing. Hopefully not, because I bet that's annoying. I'm a loud typer and clicker because I'm a coder. So I have to show people that I'm doing work at work. So it's just kind of a habit. Slowpoke. Who doesn't love a good Slowpoke? Slowking. If you're new in here, we got 7 viewers now. Speak up. You could win a pack very shortly. Even though the people in here probably don't want you to because they're about to get rounds and get more packs. PREN 065. This is a card that I already sold for $40. The Reverse Hollow Roaring Moon. Alternate Reverse Hollow than the normal set. There it is. Noctowl. Beautiful card. I did send some of these, but it didn't get a 10 last time because they screwed me over on the 150 card sub. Same with this EEVEE sitting in the mountains. Very lame. Yeah, Prismatic has been pretty impossible for me. I was lucky enough to get some at launch, like Walmart launch, like 26,000 binder collections. I know the count because of one of the bots. And I think I got like 40 of them. But that's literally the only product that I got, and it's 5 packs a piece. So I got like 200 packs. Which, it sounds crazy ordering 40 binder collections, but if that's the only packs you can get, like... I haven't even sold any. I've just been opening them slowly, which I will be opening some of that for myself here that you guys will get to watch. Because I'm about done opening, and I have them sorted A through Z right now, this next set. So I want to be done with that. Jolteon, and then we got a reverse Jolteon, which I sent some of those in my last sub. They did not get 10s. They see evolutions, they say, we're not giving it to this guy, making us grade all these common cards. Okay. I'm actually really excited for Pokemon ZA. I'm conflicted though. Do you guys know if you can play it on the original Switch? Because I haven't gotten my hands on one of the Switch 2s yet. But I feel like I shouldn't play it until the new Switch, till I have the new Switch. I do have ZA pre-ordered. Glaceon. We got to think of a way to pick the next person. I guess I'll just go back to the leaderboard. Oh, here, let me give you the form. Problematic. Fill out that form, problematic. Okay, good. Is it like the cartridge works on both, or it's a different cartridge? What card bed is best be on? Okay. Reverse Leafeon. That should be card number 20. All right. Here we go. Anybody new in here, speak up. It's your last chance. Otherwise, this pack is going to... Let me not do this to myself. Going to... Only 2 more subs, so you won't be up all night. Going to... Same cartridge. Nice. I'm really glad to hear that. If you want to sell a binder collection box, I'm a buyer. I started buying them sealed since 151. Inept, I mean, I would definitely sell one to you. Message me on Instagram. We can talk. If anybody actually needs like a binder, I'll give you guys one of those. I have a cabinet full of 30 of them. There's no point to sell them now when people are offloading them for dirt cheap. It's going to... Let me look at the top chat. Oh, somehow Miss Stephanie got surpassed by the inept card collector. Even though y'all have the same XP, XP must not be the reason that, because you people are moving. Pokey dudes. Okay, that's problematic. All right, inept card collector, you're back up, sir. Let me give you your options here. Oh. Scarlet and Violet or EV Gem Pack? Make your pick. Sorry, I'm trying to finish this off real quick. LOL, how does XP work? Good question. One of you guys should look it up and tell me so I can tell people in the future. Well, inept, hopefully your hands aren't full. Okay, there you are. Submit, place order. All right. Gem pack. All right, might as well. And start completing that set. We can also give you the lottery numbers. What does that mean? I will take lottery numbers if whatever that is, that sounds really good. Looks like the four-way tie on the XP thing is the cap. Okay. Okay. All right. Glaceon reverse. I love the flower ones. Flareon Pokeball. It actually is a red Pokeball. That's got to be good, right? Double Flareon. Dude, these are such nice cards. And Master Ball Rayquaza EEVEE. So cool. I have really enjoyed this set, honestly. I see no way this set doesn't do well long term. It kind of reminds me of the Pokekune Japanese set. I never got to open it, but it's like kind of a small set. I think it's one of the Radiant collections, maybe for Generations. I'm probably misspeaking there. All right, that goes into Inept's pack. All right. Okay. Back to the action at hand. They really are so nice. Like they're unique. Like there's no other set that's like it. It's just I don't know. It's got that appeal to it. Okay, two more. I have more EV gem packs though as well that I would definitely give out. I have so many. I'm sure I have the full set at this point. Okay, looks like this is my random cards and some Japanese ones that I didn't have like anything. Like 20 Surging Sparks cards or whatever. Okay, get small. Get small, bro. Okay. New sub. Classic sub. Trading cards. I wonder if there's somebody at GameStop that literally just does this all day. Or if they have some kind of special tool. Stellar Crown Cinderace. All the rainbow border cards I think are really unique and cool. I don't know if they're gonna go into the Mega Evolution set because there's only been like 4 or 5 sets with the rainbow borders. So to me, yeah, it is what it is. Here's an interesting one that most people wouldn't understand. My son's name, I don't care. His name's Cole. And when I was playing through Scarlet and Violet, I got a Roly Coly, and that became one of my favorite Pokemon ever since. Vivid, okay. Colossal Max. So this one's probably that's why I have a colossal, shiny colossal right there. And that card might go right next to it. Surfing Pikachu V. Celebrations. Come on, just come right up. Nice. I sold a pair of Surfing and Flying Pikachu recently for 50 bucks a piece. All the Celebrations cards are going up right now, so if you have any, hopefully it's not too late to grade them. Probably not, but plus Roly Coly is just cool. Yeah, underrated. Well, I'll take that. Radiant Jirachi. Trying to do this fast, so I hope you guys don't feel ignored. I'm sure I'm missing a few chats here and there. Okay, we're into the Japanese. Okay, this is actually the only Chinese card here. So CS5A 060. This is a Tomokazu Komiya Malamar. Doing some kind of sketch artist like Lil Joe. Maybe he's just in the tall grass. Okay, this is one we're gonna have to do ourselves, I think. That's fine. Not 001 Charmander, we got 060 Malamar. Again, another pop one card. Let's go. Okay, SV6A032. Is this how we do Japanese? I can't remember. Yeah, Night Wanderer. Nobody's graded it. Okay. Mistake. It's such a nice Zoroark. Look at that card. Man. With the sunset on the cliffs in the desert or something. That's such a cool card. I really think that card is so cool. Alright. It's not Dangerous Laser. It's 032. Oh, I can never remember how to spell Zoroark. Zoroark, right? I gotta look it up. Zoroark. Okay. Hollow. Here's some Detective Pikachu cards. SMP2 Lickitung. Those weird cards. Lickitung 022. Nobody's probably graded it. Let's go to eBay. Check. PSA. Lickitung 022 Detective. Okay. How do they do it? They just call it Detective Pikachu. Okay. EEVEE fans have been spoiled this year. That I feel like they're going to be spoiled from the rest of time now. What line do you hate, Will Joe? Roly Coley. Okay. That's... Maybe I hate you now. I have cracked subs and regraded. You should look at my... might as well share my love here. Share my content. This was a... I cracked some pretty high-end cards. Here we go. I'm going to share it. You can watch it later. Don't you dare leave now. I cracked a bunch of like first edition cards, and I've actually did it recently too, and successfully. Did it come up? No. Maybe just 22. Nice, that worked. Now I know how to do it. Detective Pikachu 004. I actually for this Morlul, somebody messaged me and was like, I see the last two PSA 10 sold for $15 and $20, and I told him grading costs $20. Maybe you should grade it yourself. I was just very blunt with them, but what can you do? And he ended up buying it a week later for the $40 I had it listed for. So I'm replenishing that listing. SV4A025. Okay, Carkol is dumb. It is a dumb mon. It's not very cool. But the fact that what's the move? You have to like cover them with tar, and then they're more weak to fire types. I really enjoyed that mechanic. Does Japanese not do the 25 or the 0? Okay, let's just go Charmander. Come on. This is the most annoying part about submitting, is when you just can't find the one card. Charmander. Charmander. There's probably so many 25 Charmanders. Yes. Sometimes I'll call my son Carkle. I'll say, get in the Carkle. Oh, I'm so stupid. Machamp. 018. Okay, let's go Detective. Pikachu. 18. Reverse Hollow Machamp. This is a card that sold for $40 as well. I got those booster boxes for so cheap. They were so cheap in Japanese for a long time. And you're pretty much guaranteed you get the full set when you open it. SV7 126. This is Briar from Stellar Miracle. Miracle. Sorry, I know all the Cole word twists because of my son, obviously. SV7 108. Yeah, I enjoy it too, Down Under. It's super fun. And especially when I explain it to him, and that's when he doesn't like it. He doesn't know anything about it until I explain it, but I enjoy it every time. SV7 120. Come on, just find me. This is probably a card that nobody's graded. Stellar Miracle, Medicham. Let's try it this way. Medicham 120. Nice. See, do I have to do the same set differently depending on the card? It makes no sense. This is a nice Kyurem card. I should really be showing you some of these. Seeing the names isn't as cool. Night Wanderer. Okay, I'm just typing it in. I'm not dealing with this. 047 Kyurem. No, this isn't Chinese. No, no. Okay. Fail. Let's try without the 0. Okay. Let's just get a Night Wanderer. Okay, thank you. All right. 8 viewers. That means somebody in here has not spoken yet, and they're going to win a free pack if they do. Don't make that mistake. Don't do it. Show you the Kyurem. Kyurem's just a cool mon. This Rowlet has got some real appeal. Yeah, faux show. Okay, SV6A003. Yako. Okay, Yako. If you want a pack, my dude. It's yours. No, stop. This is probably a card that hasn't been graded either. Because it would have been me. 003, Rowlet. Add it manually. 1-1. Let's go. Okay. Just sounding the alarm, baby. 6A 026. Why do you keep... I hate you. This is the slowest one yet. Slitherwing. Another Shinji Kanda. Oh, we were just looking at that Slitherwing in one of the temporal or the Paradox Rift packs. Oh, it did come up. Okay. Zoroa. All right, I'm going to tell you who's in the lead now. Stephanie's back in the lead, so she's about to get her second pack. And then there's only one more sub, and we're going to know who got the closest. Shrouded Fable is actually a good set. I really actually like that set. All right, the end of this is easy because it's all the Snorlaxes. Let's just do it the easy way. SVP 051. Just 3 more of those 151 Snorlaxes, like I said, that hopefully pay for all of my raw ones. That's the goal. We got 3, 1, enter, done. With this sub, 20 items. Grow. Start thinking about what pack you want. We got Scarlet and Violet and more gem mint packs here. While I do this, I'll undo this. Okay. Done. Turn the dashboard, turn on the cam, move the keyboard. All right. What is your choice? The Gyarados, the starters, or Sylveon? Yeah, it's half. It's half. But Shrouded Fable has so many cards that are like $15 to $30. Like it doesn't have the giant hits, but like it doesn't matter what you pull. Like if you pull something that you're gonna do decent. You care which pack art? This is a big deal in my family, picking which pack because we compete to see who gets the most hits. So picking the pack art is a big deal. I actually convinced my son the other day that because he's a peeker, I told him every time you peek, it's not going to be a hit. So he's like, but that means that if I don't peek, it'll change. I'm like, yep. So I convinced him. All right, I'm going to open the Scarlet and Violet pack then. What? White code card? That is weird. I didn't know they had white code cards. I feel like I've gone through that before. Tarantula. Okay, let's try and get it down here. Riolu. Magneton. Clawitzer. Lorgus. Greedent. Vivian. Pomo. Just reverse. Drifloon. Oh. Man, I am sorry about that. Brutal. I feel like that's the advantage to picking the gem, EV gem pack is you have a better chance. I mean, you feel like you're going to get hit no matter what. In these, you're just looking for hits like Deej looks for hits. Just good arts, but... Alright. Y'all's bag is getting thick. But that's alright. So one more sub, which means after this... I am moving to the Journey Together in the Prismatic. So we'll see who got closest. Put your guesses in the chat again so they're closer. Even though you kind of know. I'll tell you, this last sub has more cards. I'm pretty sure. So we're at... No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. But I think a lot of you overguessed. Feel free to change your answer. Okay. Miriam SIR, such a nice card. I was lucky to pull that in my first booster box. There's been a few sets that I remember I was lucky to pull the hit that I wanted in the first box. Lost Origin, yes, the Giratina. And then I do remember the Miriam and Lily's Clefairy recently. Okay, here's some more Journey Together. This is the Reshiram regular IR, two of them. There's too many variants. This hurts my eyes. 2, 1. Oh my god, put this over here. Oh, thank you guys for bearing with me. This is such a brutal process. Normally I knock out some shows, which Yako's got me on Andor. I got like 1 or 2 episodes left of that right now. That's normally what I would do during this, but this is so much more fun. I do enjoy watching shows, but I would much rather hang out, build some friends, some community. Lily's Cutie Fly. This is a sequential set I'm trying to get. Too bad I don't have the reverse Rabombi, but I got the Cutie Fly non-hollow. I can't do it backwards. Non-hollow, reverse, hollow, Rabombi. I did try and get the Rabombi in reverse, but I just didn't have any 10s. Tis what it is. JTGEN 066. Let's just type it. 2 episodes left. It is annoying on my own, for sure. I used to do it for a buddy. And I used to like pre-grade his cards and put it in. And he would normally just let me keep some of his non-10s. But I told him I couldn't do it anymore. It's just too much work. And I have plenty of work on my own. But like if you in Australia ever wanted just a couple cards, like if you had like a select, 5, 10 cards, I would definitely grade it for you guys. I know shipping is the problem, but I'm definitely not opposed to helping some people out. Just when it was a regular, like almost like a business thing where I would get to keep cards from my binders, it just wasn't worth it. I just wanted my time back. But if you pre-grade your own cards and just send me a few to enter like this, what is this, like 20 seconds a card for me? If you trust me. But I'm not going to take your cards. All right. Journey Together, Ian. That was a Blaziken EX. I guess this is another Journey Together. I had to split it up because it was my most recent opening. So I actually have a bunch of these. JTGEN 111. Okay. Just some normal EXs. I really should have a hand cam versus the screen cam, but I feel like you can learn more from the screen cam. Anybody can go look at these cards, but I'm trying to teach what I can. Are they planning on ever putting a PSA out in Australia? I know they put one in China recently. Just a Iono's Kilowattrel. Anything with the Iono or the N, I'm very inclined to grade. And Wooloo here is got some Mon appeal. Just, the derpy appeal. Hoops Wooloo. Hoops Wallow. Trying to switch around the enunciation. Okay, where's the reverse? There it is. Here's some end cards, even though it's just Clang. JTG Clang. Reverse Hollow. Ends Clang. JTG 134. This is Hops Corvisquire. I don't know why I did that. It must have been a really clean for sure 10. Oh, that's why. So let's go 133 because I got the sequentialness. Hops Rookie D. Hops Rookie D. Reverse Hollow. See if it comes up. I didn't see it there. Nope. Okay, add it manually. Got another pop 1 coming in hot. JTG 134. Hops Corvisquire. Reverse Hollow. Somebody's graded that. Hops Cramorant. Just reverses are just so hard to grade that I must have thought these were worth a grade. And I don't question myself at this stage because if I put the thought into it at one point, I tell myself to trust myself. So, I'm not going to question previous Deej. I trust that guy somewhat. Not like 5-10 years ago. How old am I? Like 10 years ago and older. His decisions weren't as popular with me, but we improve every day. That's the point, right? That's what life's all about. And Zorua, very nice cards laying in the flower field in the forest. This one is Yukamori Carablast. All right. Oh, I got the non-hollow and the reverse hollow right here. JTG EN 009. Down to 4 viewers. If you're not in here at the end, you have no chance of winning that prismatic pack. I'm holding you hostage with 1 prismatic evolutions pack. Reverse blast. What the heck? How did that come out? Okay. JTGEN 131. This is a Squovit. Reverse. Inside of the dome. Gotta have something good in it, right? I really hope it does. I really hope it does. At least a Pokeball, even though those are not hits to most people. At least something. In fact, I might just go until it is a hit for somebody. And I'll just keep all the non-hit packs for myself. At least a Pokeball. Whoever waited that long deserves to get something. Sorry, I'm not even showing you. Audino in the fields here in Kansas. I really like the feel of that. Larvesta reverse. This card's got really cool art. I think I need to. It's got very vibrant, lots of stuff going on. 1 reverse hollow. Yeah, literally. It is absolutely mind-numbing. Brutal. Brutal. It's just almost like they need AI for this so bad. They just need some kind of OCR, some optical recognition. Butterfree, Journey Together, Hollow. Okay, that was the last card, and I am so sweaty. Oh, that was brutal. But now we get to have some fun. And so this sub had 24 cards. All right. We'll go to that screen here in a second. Let's see if we have a new top fan. Nope, Stephanie. I hope you guys got more XP. It must have something to do with time too. Because you all have 225 XP now. Okay. I want to give away this last gem pack and this other Scarlet and Violet pack I have just sitting here as well. So the people that are in here are going to get it. So Down Under, you're going to get one, and Will Joe, you're going to get a second pack too. And Problematic, if you are still in here, I'll get another pack out here too. And that, yeah. Checking this box. Sorry, I'm finishing up the last PSA part. And all right, then we'll count cards. Okay, let's open these quick packs for you guys, and then we'll get to the exciting stuff. Let's get rid of that. We'll still need it one more time. All right, who is ahead? You're here. Okay. All right. How much did all this cost? A lot. We'll add that up too. All right, let's see who is in the lead. I'm just gonna use this top fans thing. I actually really like this. Will Joe, you're number 2. Okay, Down Under, you're number 3. All right, so Will Joe, do you want Scarlet and Violet base or EEVEE? Or Sylveon? I've actually been opening these boxes and like really judging the packs too. And I've set aside only the best ones. I'm going to grade some of these packs and see how it goes. Just a fun thing to do that I've started to just add on to the gamble. Try and get 10 packs. Sylveon. All right. I know somebody who bought like one pack on Whatnot, and they literally pulled the Umbreon, the art rare. Pretty wild stuff. All right. Vaporeon. I really like that art. It's like, it reminds me almost of like a vintage card. Sylveon. Okay. Same Vaporeon. Vaporeon? Dude, you got the Vaporeon pack. Very nice. Very, very nice. I sold this card from the other, what's it? The other Chinese version. I can't remember what set it's from off the top of my head right now. I know you said it earlier in this. Oh yeah, Nine Colors Gathering. The same V card. I just sold it for 35 bucks, so I think they're worth more in this. I don't know. All right. Will Joe, let me find your pack. If there's anybody joining, still got a chance. All right. Alrighty. All right. Down Under, your choice now. I'm going to predict your stream card binder. Literally, if you join my streams, you could build a whole binder because there's just so few of us that you get rewarded. You should tell your friends, even though you probably don't want to, because it raises your chances of getting free cards. But I enjoy this. It makes me feel good. So really, it's for me. It's not for you. It makes me feel good. Whatever. My sister taught me that lesson a long time ago. She was like, "What do you want for your birthday?" And I was like, "Oh, I don't need anything." She's like, "Don't tell me that I can't get you anything for your birthday. It's not right of you." And I was like, "Okay, I will never offend anybody like that again." Oh, you do want a gem pack. All right. Absolutely. Uh Problematic. I do have lots of gem packs. So if you want a gem pack over the Scarlet and Violet base, you can also have that. I have plenty. Ooh. Dude, I really think this is a great one because of how fairy is just defunct now. No more fairy types. It's got the fairy actual energy on it. I had two people message me in the last month on eBay saying, "Do you have any reverse hollow fairy cards?" And I don't because they really do sell pretty fast. I think we pulled that card already. Someone did. Star Espeon and Master Ball Glaceon. I don't want to say any more words because I know I'm just repeating myself. I really do love this set a lot. I'm very high on it. I know Chinese somewhat prints to demand, but yeah, you can definitely have the gym pack. Absolutely. And this way you can kind of get some of the cards. Like this, I feel like this is like a Sword and Shield or a Sun and Moon card, like the art. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. But just it looks like a vintage art to me. I can't remember what set it came from. Okay. So that was down unders. I don't think I can fit that in there. I'll have to deal with your guys' big thing later. One more gem. Make sure they're all pushed down there. All right. Good luck, sir. Yeah, that Sylveon is so nice. This is one of my favorite Espeons ever made. Under like a flower altar. I really like it a lot. Ooh, Sao EEVEE Star version. Look at how shiny that is. Like, dude. Ooh, this is one of the rarer ones. You got one of the stamped ones. See, this is a 2-star. These are all 1-stars. This is one of the 2-star hits. I guess the Master Balls are too, but you'll see in my video that comes out tomorrow. You get a lot of Master Balls, but you only get like 2 of these per box. I don't know about value, but I do know they're more rare. Very nice. Sun and Moon. I do feel like it's Sun and Moon. I think you're right. I think it's one of the promos from Sun and Moon, actually. Okay. Problematic Productions. Let's go. All right. Drum roll time. And then I'm going to open some packs. Actually, yeah, that's what we're going to do. I'm going to open some packs. And then the top, I don't know if you guys got to spam or whatever you got to do. Go find the rules. The top #1 person is going to get this pack. It was decided before the stream. That was something I was going to do. And then this one is going to whoever got the closest number. Spam your numbers right now. I'm going to try and find them. Problematic 174. Down and over the top 171. I don't see one from Stephanie or Will Joe. While you do that, I'm going to add up these costs, and I want to see how much everything costs. Let me get a calculator out. So the total cost was... Oh, don't do this to me. $487 plus $410 plus... Okay, I got all your numbers. Price is Right rules. No, if you overdo it, you're okay. This is just whoever's closest. Plus 410. This is just riveting content. I'm really good at that. That's one reason why I do like to edit my videos a little bit. But what can you do? 468. All right. Okay. Plus 60. Because this pricing does include the return shipping too, which is definitely part of it. Okay, here's the last one. Plus 448.94. Oh, never mind. There is one more. Okay. All right. So my total cost for this was $2,693. Just in grading fees. So hopefully splitting it up gives me a way better gem rate. All right. And now let's take this off. Make me small. Let's count it up. I'm trying to scroll on my OBS screen. All right. 24 plus 20, 44, 64, 84, 107, 108, 130, 151 cards. Problematic Productions. Oh, Yako with the win. Yako. Everybody went over, so that nobody wins. I get to open it myself. Okay, I'm gonna start. Yako. Man. You know what? Deservedly so, because now I could add some background music in editing. Yeah, I should do some Prices Right music. I should get it going. Yep, and Yako, you didn't get any of the other packs. You held out, and now you get rewarded. There's still time. I'm opening some more packs for you guys to try and get to the top of the leaderboard. I don't really know how it works, but these ones are for me. Oh, you're not even seeing. Oh, yikers. Okay. Let's actually make this a decent viewing experience. Get Big Deej again. Yo, Big Deej. Okay. Execute, Sneasel, Screentail. I have 3 binder collections open that I need to open. Trash, trash, trash. Not really trash, but you get me. I will sleeve them later to save your time. Unless it's one that needs to be saved now. Okay. Cottony, Litleo, Dracloak, Duraludon, Briar, Pokeball, Sada, Professor's Research, and Sylveon. I'm going to sleeve the Sylveon. Okay. And the Sada. Come on, please give me an SR. I've opened quite a few of these recently, just at night. Terrible. No, I don't. This is very new, but I've seen. No, it can't break the order because 225, you all have that, and Will Joe, you're in second. Miss Stephanie's in first, and I don't think it's alphabetical. I really don't know how it works. Pheasantipity, Pokeball, and Espeon. Alright. Gotta sleeve the evolutions and the Pokeballs. I still need a lot of Pokeballs for my binder, so I'm happy to get any of those. Yeah, they get me. They've constantly got me. Hope I see something textured, but some kind of Pokeball. Just go a little faster. Dusclops. Iron Bold. Hey, we got an EX! Let's go! Not. Sorry to be pessimistic here, but I have opened a lot of these packs. Brutal times. Okay. Oh, I saw it. Noibat. Binding Mochi. Executor. Not the kind of texture I was looking for. Dreepy. Espeon EX. We will take that, though. I'm happy about that. Gotta get some of these sleeves out. Alright. Okay, can't get this one open. I think that's a good sign, isn't it? Baneri, Professor Oak Research, Black Belt, Carmine. Okay, skipping cards. Houndour, Noctowl, Vaporeon, and Reverse Hollow Energy. Double Dusclops. You might have to teach me something. Double Dusclops right before Psyduck makes it unplayable. Speaking over my head a little bit now, Will Joe. I haven't played recently with all the things in life. I should start that up again. I need a new bed thing other than just scrolling Discord. Pinsir. I feel something. I think it might just be the code card. It's got kind of rough. Regigigas. Carmine. I'm getting lots of reverse hollow energies. I know I already have this Carmine in Pokeball. Okay. I really should make a video with Prismatic because it's so expensive, but I really don't. I'm enjoying my time with you guys. Bronzor, Professor's Research, Badoo, Iroar. There's a Pokeball in every pack. I swear. Another reverse hollow energy? What is happening? I think I got an error box. This was like 15 packs, so. Do you guys play in real life, or are you playing on the app? I've only really played on the app. Actually, we do have like the build and battle. We have the battle stadiums, and I got my son and wife to play on a team together, but they didn't really want to keep playing. So, what is happening? They're definitely not that common. I've opened so many of these packs in real life. That's cool. That is cool. Relationship goals. If you guys are in a relationship, I guess I shouldn't assume. Explorer's Guidance, Regigigas, Carmine. That is cool. I wish I had somebody to play with. This is a Master Ball. EEVEE? Let's read it. It can dissolve toxins in the air to instantly transform, turn to land into lush fields of flowers. I have no idea what Pokemon that is. Shaman. Very nice. I like that. Not a reverse Pokeball or hollow that time. Okay, good. Good. That would have been embarrassing. This set is absolutely brutal. Like, how have I only gotten one EX? Not even my normal full art, what's her name? Amaris, Applin, Shaman, Professor Turo Scenario, Slowking, Duraludon. What is happening? One more pack. One more pack. Come on. Come on. It's pack magic. ASMR style. Treat B. Really hurts my throat. Archaludon. Ooh, reverse Badoo. Archaludon. Okay. I get it. All right. Well, Yako, it's time to get your pack out of the way. Because if it doesn't have at least a Pokeball, I have another binder collection over here. We're going to open until you get something. Something. Yeah. Wiljo's seen me pull it a couple times on these streams, so. All right, Yako. How did, like, that was 15 packs. They were all worth like $10. I just wasted $150 on that, basically. Terrible. I'm sure I'll find some commons and stuff to grade, but I don't, like, it's so much work to earn that money back. Seeking, Kieran. Okay, I don't have to open the other binder collection tonight. Magma Purse. Ooh, that is such a nice one. Groudon? Was not expecting that. That's a really nice one. Hoot hoot. Oh, okay. I thought that was a full art for a second. And you got the reverse energy. Congrats, my friend. Really cool Groudon card. You got some bread, sir. All right. Miss Stephanie, maybe it's just the fact that you were in here the longest. I don't know. I feel like it was changing. I don't know, but you won the game that was set out. Doesn't matter how it's won, just like Squid Games. You won, you win. All right. Oh, Yako, I just put your cards in my stack. There we are. All right. All right, Stephanie. Let me make sure you're still number one. Oh, you are. What pack are you wanting? What card are you wanting most out of this set? Because I'm going to open it super slow. You don't have to die, but I do feel bad. I do feel bad. I want everybody to get a hit. Like, it is what it is. All right. Squid Games challenge. Oh, good. It's enjoyable enough. I hope you're liking it. I know you're a tougher critic than I am. I like most things. Drampa. You saw this card get submitted today. Sprigatito could get submitted. Lily's Clefairy. Yeah, it's such a nice card. It's one of the times when it's the best art and also the most expensive. Octillery. Cramorant. You saw that card get submitted today. Lily's Pearl. Metagross. I don't like that. There's 2 Cramorants in this set? And Ludicolo. Well, it's not your lucky day, but that's okay. I really appreciate you all coming out tonight. It was a good time. I really had a good time. And it's been 3 hours. You dedicated that much of your life to me, and I really appreciate it. I'm more than happy to pay you back with these bulk cards. But no, you got quite a few EEVEE gem stuff too. Which is not bulk at all. They're all hollows. Alright. Don't want to get it mixed up. Alright, everybody. I am going to be signing off. Let me read all your comments real quick. Well, Joe, look, took me forever to watch it because I thought it would be bad, but I do like it. It did look kind of bad. Yep. I appreciate you all. Let me get the official YouTube sign off here. Feel free to leave, but I'm going to get it on my recording. And we didn't get cut short this time. That's pretty nice. Thanks again for joining me on my journey to catch them all, baby. Have a good one, everybody. Talk to you. Hopefully next week we'll do another stream.